Welcome back to another episode of College Football Unabridged. We're going to dive into Florida International. I wanted to get them in because I really, really like Willie Simmons, their head coach. I think he's a really good coach. I think he has potential to be elevating up to another coaching position, a higher one pretty soon. However, with the portal, Keon Jenkins, their starter last year, ends up going over to UCF. But they bring in JJ Cole, who is 6'7", 250. He started off at Iowa State, and was a solid quarterback there. He has experience, um, and with Conference USA, it's kind of wide open. Maybe they can take a step up. But last year they went 7-6, 5-3 in the conference. So see how things go this year. As far as scheduling goes, South Florida start off with new coach there, Brian Hartline. They should be still be a solid team, but hey, that's your chance to go punch up a little bit and get the season off to a start. That would be an interesting matchup to see follow. They got Buffalo, they got FAU, which who knows, Long Island. So they got that start off that way. I mean, they could start off 4-0 there. I mean, if that South Florida game hinges a lot on it. Overall, I mean, they got Liberty on the schedule at Liberty. Kennesaw State, we got to get into them eventually. They were pretty interesting last year to see. Overall, man, it's a very manageable schedule. You could see them surpassing their 7-6 mark last year. You can see them getting up into to a little bit higher, depending on the quarterback situation, and it's just really tough nowadays with these smaller schools, smaller tier schools, with the portal and people moving around. You get somebody who's showing promise and they're gone. So it's tricky, but I think Willie Simmons he's looked good. I was impressed watching them last year and thinking, hey, he's gonna be getting a higher caliber job, so to speak, pretty soon, I imagine. Um, we have to see he back to the quarterback situation. Sorry, bouncing around here. Cole, last year he was at App State. Um, he started 6 games, so he definitely does have the a little more experience even from Iowa State. Um, they have Kyle McNeil is one of the receivers to kind of keep an eye out for, returning starter. Um, they got some good size on defensive line. So it's a matter of getting the guys in there. But again, like I said, Simmons is I feel like Willie Simmons is good, solid. I believe he started off at FAMU before going to FIU. So he knows his way around Florida pretty well from a smaller school perspective anyway. And looking forward to see his career kind of what the trajectory is, because I think he has a bright future. We're going to have to see how he goes from there and with the team.